In only his second year as the Caped Crusader, our Dark Knight is faced with his deadliest adversary yet, a foe who will seemingly push him to his very limits. Limits that will ultimately define the iconic legend that he will become. McFarlane Toys Gold Label Year 2 Batman. Up next on T's Multiverse. Welcome to T's Multiverse. I'm your host, Tyrus, and oh yeah. Man, we're here to talk about this McFarlane Toys Gold Label Batman Year 2 set. A set that I honestly thought that I was not going to get. You know, I was among the individuals whose pre-orders were canceled. Definitely check out my previous videos in regards to this set here. I have a link in the description below. But yeah, it's been a bit of a journey to get this set here, but ultimately they provided these sets yet again for pre-order on Target's website, and here we are. So I have it, and I couldn't be more happy. This, for me, is like such a huge thing because I'm such a huge fan of the Batman character, and when I think Batman, I go immediately back to the blue, the gray, the tall ears, the yellow emblem. That's the Batman for me. I love all the various incarnations of Batman. Definitely check out my Batman 3 Jokers review. I love that Batman. I love that is one of my all-time favorite Batman figures from within this line, but I knew that this, let's just say I have a feeling that this Batman is going to have a little something to say about who's number one. But man, I tell you, it's just such a joy to get things such as this and to see like how this set mimics that beautiful, timeless work of art that Todd McFarlane penned years and years ago during that Year 2 run. Is just absolutely just magnificent for me. So I'm going to stop babbling because I'm going on and on. But again, I couldn't be more happy about this. Let's jump into this because I'm excited. This is a big old box here. All right, so I'm going to pull them a little closer to the camera here. We are treated to this wonderful view of the Batman through our display window here. Of course, we have DC Multiverse Batman. Now, this is the normal standard version. I do not have the signature version that bears Todd McFarlane's signature. To the side, we have based on the art of Todd McFarlane. To the side here, we have DC Multiverse. Of course, we have Batman. Here to the side again, we have DC Multiverse, Batman, Batman Year 2. On the back, we're treated to this wonderful display art of the Batman here, looking all types of awesome, man. And then we also have other figures that are released within this line as well. So now that we've taken a look at this package, I'm ready to get this thing cracked open. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's get to it. All right, folks, so I have everything out of the packaging, and I got a bit of a downer right here. So I'm going to show something that I noticed when taking my figure out of the box. This arm is broken. So, yeah, that's a bit of a downer, man. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to I can either glue this back or I can send this back for a replacement. But yeah, the arm is just broken, man. I don't know. It just came out of the package like this. So definitely keep an eye out for that. Anybody that is getting this set, you know, it happens. You know, I hate it for it to happen during a review because I'm so excited for this set. And I'm still excited, man. I mean, this is the first time something like this has happened to me during a review. I mean, and it probably won't be the last. So I just hate it for it to happen during this review, man, because I love this set. So already, I mean, it comes with so much. So we're not going to harp on it, man. We're going to keep it going. But yeah, it came out the box just like this. But we'll keep it going. We'll keep it going. All right. So as we can see thus far, he does come with 2 sets of arms to peg into the figure. and we'll showcase that later. We'll maybe do the one arm. And then he has swappable hands. He has an open set of hands and a fisted set of hands. To get a smackdown. And then we have what I was looking forward to seeing is this soft goods cape, man. So we have the soft goods cape. You know, let's unravel this a bit. Check it out. Yeah, so that looks pretty awesome. Looking forward to equipping this to the Batman figure. So this will go on to the Batman once we pull him out of this immaculate shell of a cape, man. This looks so good. This works as a statue or as a figure. I mean, it works twofold for me, and I just love that. Just the versatility of this set is just so exciting for me as a fan. And then, of course, we have the collector's card for this set. And on the back here, we have the data file. And then we have this wonderful diorama set. I love the McFarlane Toys diorama sets. I have one diorama set that I use for my He-Man collection. I have one for my G.I. Joe collection. I mean, they're just so versatile that you can use them for anything. Of course, this is definitely going to be used for this right here. You know, let me get a little closer here. We see Thomas, and then we see Martha Wayne, and then we see, of course, here, Jason Todd. And let's see what else we got to the side here. Oh, Selena Kyle. So all the people that matter in his life pretty much is within these tombstones. Let's see if we see Alfred. You know, we see Tim Drake, Barbara Gordon. Do we see no Dick Grayson? I don't see Dick Grayson or Alfred. You know, you think you see those two as well. But yeah, this is awesome. This looks great. I mean, this is just yet again the beauty of McFarlane Toys. I mean, this face stand looks awesome. Fantastic. And then this piece here will peg into the stand. Let's see if this says anything. So it says nothing, but yeah, this looks awesome. So let's do that right now. So this piece here apparently will go into this set here. All right, so there you go, like that. So we're set with this fantastic looking diorama piece here. So got this all set up. All right, so this piece here pegs into here, and then this pegs into the stand here, and then ultimately this is going to slide underneath this area here. There's a little tab, if you can see. There's a tab way underneath here that this little peg will go into. So we're going to attempt to do that right now. So let's see what we got here. So we're going to place this here, and I guess it works as a stand within a stand. Okay, so it moves. Okay, so I got that tag pegged in. It kind of slides a bit, and then we're gonna take this into the, there you go. I got him set up. All right, so this lifts him up off the diorama piece and gives him a little bit more depth and dimension, I feel. So I like that. I'm gonna shift his legs around so that it doesn't show. I'm gonna back him up a bit so you can see him in all his glory and everything. This cape just looks awesome. Oh my goodness, this looks so good. All right, let's take a closer look at the Batman here. Of course, I love the blue, the gray, the long ears, the yellow emblem. That's my Batman. That's the one that really gets to me as a fan. And I like this right here. Growing up, I never cared for the little sharp, shoulders that McFarlane would give these figures, that McFarlane would give his characters. But it gives the character that he's drawing a bit of an attitude, an edge, and it makes him look different, more grimmer, more darker, more creepier, and it gives, Batman yet another dimension, and I like that. And I think it works with the longer ears as well. And then, of course, we have this immaculate, beautiful cape. The detail throughout is absolutely magnificent. It's just, man, this is as if it'd been ripped right out of the comics. I mean, they pull this off successfully for sure. I love the shades of darkness that they've used throughout to really lift the cape and give it that energy and that depth. I like that. It's just so much to just sit back and just dwell on with this figure, man. It's just, to see it in person, it just really gives you a whole nother perspective on just how great this figure set is. It's just nostalgia at its best. I always say that the McFarlane toys are articulated statues, and this is truly symbolic of that, because you have, this is a statue, and then we're going to see the figure side of this shortly. But I just can't get over just how awesome this looks. So let's take a look at him in figure form. So we're going to pop his head off. So you pop his head off here. Okay. So got his head off. He's headless. He's a headless horseman, but a headless Dark Knight. And then, so we're going to put this shell here, back here. And then we have a headless Batman. Going to stick his head back on. Okay. And so we have his head. And of course, I love the capsule utility belt. That's my jam, man. I love that. So I love the capsule utility belt. Like this powder blue. It just takes me back to the Superpowers collection when I had the Batman back in the day. I'm hopeful, folks. I hope that we get a Superpowers collection from McFarlane Toys. I mean, we got that 66 set. So hopefully he'll understand people want more nostalgic figures from the past. And man, that'd be awesome. But this is it right here. So I'm going to attach one of his arms as, because the other arm, folks, if you may forgotten or whatnot, it came out the package broken. So yeah, I'm not going to bother with this here. So he's going to, like I said, the show must go on. So he's going to have one arm, unfortunately, for this review. And so we have here one arm for our Batman figure. Oh, boy. All right. So, and it looks great. Look at that face sculpting. This is it for me. I mean, this is the Batman. I mean, I keep getting so many great versions of the Batman character, but I have to say that this one here really, really pulls at my heartstrings. I really like the use of darkness that's utilized around the eye area. It really lifts those areas up even more so, gives the figure even more depth and definition overall. Simple strokes of details around the cowl, upper cowl area. I like that. And again, these tall ears are just so awesome. It just adds to that old school classic Batman aesthetic from the 80s, the 90s. And then over here, just the simple details here around the chin, little details here that makes up the mouth area. Really like that. Really like how they sculpted the mouth area. And then if you turn them to the side, man, they just added little paint textures on each side of the cheek to give those areas even more depth and definition. And of course, we have that beautiful oval yellow emblem, the capsule utility belt here. It's a real clean, crisp sculpting of the entire body as a whole. And then so here we have nice sculpting and detail here in the leg area. This figure is just really seamless, and it's really seamless, and it looks very clean, and it just really works well, as that classic Batman figure. Now, the only thing that really is a bit of a head scratcher is, why did we get these boots? I mean, why not the boots with the more triangle formation that Batman is known for wearing. Not sure exactly why he gave him just regular boots. That just had to be some sort of a mix-up or a mistake. Let's take a look at his articulation here. So he has nice, seems like he has nice rotation here in the head area. Really fluid, man. I like that. And then here he has nice side to side here with his head. I like that. That's really nice. Of course, with his one arm. Let's see how his articulation is going to be with his one arm here. Really nice rotation here in the arm area. He has double jointed elbows, which is pretty cool. So nice extension here with the elbows. I love the talons here on his little gauntlets or his gloves. Okay, nice little rotation and articulation in the hand area. So really fluid upper torso articulation. Look at that emblem. I just love it. It's the Batman. All right, let me get to the articulation. All right, upper torso articulation. You got some shifting here, which works really well. You can go all the way around. We have, let's see, some waist swivel. Got some waist swivel. Go all the way around as well. Batman can do the splits. All right, so splits. Nice rotation here in the leg area. He has double jointed knees, which go all the way back. Wow, man. All right, so we have nice articulation here in the foot area, some shifting back and forth. And for that extra touch, he has toe articulation. All right, so really fluid, man. This guy has some nice articulation all the way through. Colors really pop well. Let's equip the Batman with his weapon accessory. So he comes with this Batarang, which looks so cool, man. This beefy, fat Batarang just really takes me back to those superpowers days from back in the day. Oh man. So let's swap out his hand too. I think this hand does not work for the Batarang. So we're gonna take this out. We're going to put this here. And all right, so what else is missing from this Batman other than his arm? He's missing his cape. So let's equip the Dark Knight with his cape, and it is this soft goods item. I've been looking forward to this, man. I love soft good products for figures. I feel like it takes them to a whole nother level, and I feel like it's gonna do that with this figure as well. So here, these little tabs here, I guess we'll tab in the back here to secure. We're gonna pop this head off. And again, this head pops off easy. And there we go, tap that in. Oh man, this drapes over really well. Even with the arm missing, it really looks good. All right, so we're going to tab his head in. Oh, this looks so cool, man. Oh, this is awesome. Yes, look at that. This is the Batman. So missing that one arm definitely did not, destroy this review for me. And I hope it didn't ruin it for you guys out there who watching. I'm going to get this arm fixed, but draping this soft goods cape over really works, and it hides the fact that he's missing the arm. And I like that. And this soft goods accessory looks so impressive. I love what they did. Look at the detail, how they were able to carve out or cut out the details within the Batman's cape. They pulled that off really well. I like how long it is. It's draped over his entire body. If you want to just close, put his arms and work it like that, you can. I like that right there. So you can do something like that. So let's just peg him onto this diorama piece, because I figure it still works either way. All right, yeah, there he is. The Dark Knight, he's ready, year 2. He's ready to take on whatever. All right, let's go. Let's get to the next segment. Oh, you already know what time it is. It's comparison time. And alongside my Batman year 2 figure, I've also tried to capture some of that superpowers magic with the collection of figures that I've assembled here. So I have the Firestorm figure. I love Firestorm. He's always one of my most favorite DC heroes. Loved him in the Superpowers cartoon. And I also have the Man of Steel, the 1000th issue McFarlane Toys Superman figure. And alongside Superman, I have the old school DC Universe Samurai figure. Very, very interesting character. I love the Samurai figure. I love the character overall. I'm hopeful that we get this guy in a live action film. I really feel they can do a lot with this character. And last but not least, we have my main man, the Hawkman figure. Now, we will be getting the Hawkman in the live action Black Adam film. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. But this is the Hawkman from that DC Collectibles Crisis line as well. And with that, I'm really hoping that we get a classic looking Robin to add alongside this classic looking Batman figure. We need a classic Dick Grayson figure. That'd be so cool. So hopefully we'll get that one of these days. But I'm really happy that I'm able to assemble these guys together to take on the Legion of Doom. You know they're out there somewhere trying to cause trouble, but it doesn't matter because the Superpowers team is here and they're ready for action. And alongside our Dark Knight, I have the featured villain for that story, the Reaper. Now, this character gave Batman all types of troubles throughout that entire story arc. It'd be so cool to see the Reaper in live action because he serves as an awesome character to pit against the Dark Knight. Now, that's what I'm talking about. Alongside our Dark Knight, I have from McFarlane Toys, the Three Jokers wave, Batgirl. Talk about a super dynamic duo. Man, check this out right here. So alongside our Year 2 figure, I have from McFarlane Toys, the Three Jokers wave, the comedian Joker. Be sure to check out my review on this figure. I have a link in the description below. Oh, the Dark Knight has his hands full right here. So with our Batman Year 2 figure, I have the infamous Bane from McFarlane Toys Last Night Build-A-Figure wave. Now, Bane is responsible for one of the biggest, most iconic Batman story arcs in Nightfall. All right, folks, here it is. Here is the matchup that I've been looking forward to. The Three Jokers Batman versus the Year 2 Batman. Ooh, man, this is a tough one. Both are phenomenal figures. I think I'm going to leave my final thoughts on who I think may be the best for another video. But I'll tell you this, I could not be more happy to have both of these guys as a part of my collection. Definitely check out my Three Jokers Batman review. I have a link in the description below. But whew, talk about best of the best right here. All right, final thoughts on the Year 2 Batman set. By no means at all do I regret getting this figure. There's just way too much to really dive into and enjoy with a set such as this. You know, I'm still going to have fun posing this guy around, whether he's in his phenomenal soft goods cape or if I have him decked out as more of a statue. You know, there's just so much that you can do. It's just so versatile. You know, it just takes me back again to the Superpowers days or the days when I collect the old 90s Batman comics, man. It just really harkens back to those wonderful times. And a broken arm is definitely not going to take that away. You know, I'll definitely deal with this issue and contact customer service and see exactly what can be done with this. But definitely love this figure, love what it represents. And I'm definitely happy with what I have with him, whether he has one arm or two. I know that others have expressed to me that their Year 2 Batman sets have been packaged with a broken arm as well. So this is not something that just happened to me. It's happened to others. But, you know, I'm still happy and I'm still really satisfied with everything else that I've received with a figure like this, because 9-year-old, 10-year-old Tyrus could never have dreamed that he'd be getting something like this way in the future. So really happy with this guy. Again, it's just nostalgia at its best with this year 2 Batman set. All right, I'm going to wrap this up because I see that the Reaper's in the back, off in the cut, getting ready to start some trouble. I'm going to let Batman take care of him, but I want to thank you all for tuning in. I truly appreciate it. I hope that you enjoyed the review. Still, even though my Batman had a broken arm, if you stuck around, if you're going to tune in to watch this review, I thank you and I appreciate you. Huge shout out to all my subscribers. I appreciate you and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe, hit that subscription button. Also, hit that like button. It will really help get the channel out there. Smash that bell notification so that you're notified when my videos drop. And if you did all that, I appreciate it. And the Batman appreciate it. And I think the Reaper appreciates it too. I think he will. And until next time, folks, be good to one another. Be safe. Stay tuned. And remember, same bat time, same bat channel. Until next time, folks. Bye for now.